Revenge films.
My name is Alice Brown, and currently I live together with my husband Daniel and my daughter Anna, who's in 8th grade. I'll prepare her for a feast tonight. Yay! Thank you, I'm looking forward to it! That day was my daughter's birthday, so I was extremely busy from the morning preparing for her birthday dinner and picking up her birthday cake. But in the evening...
I'm at my sister's place, and I'll be having dinner over here, so go ahead and eat without me.
That was the message I got. I did remind him that it was our daughter's birthday today, but I'm still getting this kind of message. I can't understand how he prioritizes his sister over our daughter's birthday. It's not even an emergency or anything, just him eating over at her place. I can't believe this. The truth was that my husband is abnormally fond of his sister. He'd always prioritize his sister over me or our daughter. He'd always break promises, but at least for today, I wanted him to be here to celebrate our daughter's birthday. I was thinking of what I should say to my daughter while looking at my husband's message. It's okay, Mom. He's not coming, right? I figured. It seems like our daughter has no hopes for her father, who prioritizes his sister over his daughter, too. And I would rather eat with just you and me, Mom. It's more fun that way. Let's eat. The food looks delicious. I thought I'd be able to bear a child without any problem, but I was mistaken. My husband had already lost his parents while he was in college, but I did meet with his sister during our wedding. That was the first time seeing her, but even then she seemed to show no interest in me. But I will never forget that about that one incident. It was when I felt that I may have become pregnant, but I was told something unbelievable. It was when my husband told her sister about my pregnancy. Huh? I'm not even pregnant yet. Why are you getting pregnant before me? Can't you read the situation? That's what I was told, and I couldn't believe my ears. And on top of that, my husband said something unbelievable as well.
I'm sorry, but let's give up on this time's pregnancy.
Huh? Why?
Because my sister hasn't yet, and we still have lots of opportunity.
Of course, that day I left my husband and went to my parents' house. But a few days later, my stepsister got pregnant, so he said,
Please give birth soon!
Although I was thinking about divorce, after hearing how my husband almost gave up on having babies with me.
It'd be better if the child could have both a mom and a dad.
Because my parents said that. After thinking for a long time about it, I decided to go back to my husband. After that, I was able to give birth to a healthy baby girl, and shortly after, my stepsister gave birth to a baby boy. But even then, my stepsister would try to one-up me. A mother should give birth to a boy, right?
That's right, sis! Alice, make sure to give a birth to a boy next time!
Even if you say that, I can't choose. My husband would only agree to his sister and would never show kindness to me. But a few years later, my stepsister divorced, and apparently the reason was due to her splurging habits. Even when we first went shopping together, she'd brag about her expensive bags and jewelry. Although my husband's affection to his sister was already abnormal, it became even worse after this. He began to withdraw money from his earnings. Hey, your earnings aren't matching with our bank balance.
Oh yeah, my sister's having a hard time now, so I'm supporting her.
Using our money without telling me? Didn't you think about the trouble it'd cost to our family?
Huh? Why do I have to tell you? It's my money.
Is he serious? I was so shocked by my husband's words. After that, I told my husband to not use our money without telling me, but he wouldn't listen to me, and so our living expenses declined. It was getting out of hand, so I tried talking with him, but...
Is it bad to support your family?
He would then try to argue with me. But while my daughter and I was living a mediocre life, my husband and his sister seemed to be eating out often. To be honest, it was more than just support.
I don't need dinner tonight. I'm gonna be eating steak with my sister. I'll be eating sushi with my sis, so I'll be home late.
When I'd be making dinner, he'd message me those kinds of things. This is not a support. This is just wasting money. Apparently it's because his sister doesn't feel like making dinner. Since it was getting out of hand, I began to work at a new place to support our living, but...
Great! Now we can increase the amount of financial support of my sister.
My husband would say such absurd things. What are you saying? We have to take care of our lives too and prepare Anna's college tuition as well.
We just have to let the girls marry early, right? There's no reason for them to go to college then. My sis has a son, so she has to let him go to college.
Even so, that's something your sister should take care of, not us. You should be thinking about Anna.
Okay. Let's end this talk.
At this rate, I felt like all of our money will be used up by that sister. And Anna's future will be ruined. Even after that, one day when I was surprised that my husband came home early, he said something ridiculous.
Oh yeah, my sis was telling me her son hasn't been able to get a girlfriend yet.
I mean, he's still a middle schooler, shouldn't that be normal?
So I asked him, what about Anna? And he said he'd be okay with going out with her if she insists. Be happy, Anna.
After hearing that, I finally understood that he's a crazy guy. At this rate, our life would be ruined. I talked with my daughter. Anna, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking about divorcing Dad. I might cause you trouble, but I'm gonna do my best to take care of you. Totally support that, Mom. Dad's always at Aunt's house. It wouldn't make a difference. And Mom, you don't have to work too hard. I'll try to support you as much as I can, too. With such kind words from my daughter, I became determined to divorce my husband. I began to ignore my husband, and while getting help from my daughter with the household chores, I attempted on taking a promotional exam at my workplace. And I was successfully able to pass. When my pay increased, I began to pack up our things while my husband was away. And I asked advice from people at work on where my daughter and I could live next. When my preparation for moving out was going smoothly, one day my husband said to me,
My sis wasn't home today to make me food fast. Oh, jeez, I'm hungry.
I didn't prepare dinner for a person who I have no idea when he'll be coming back.
Huh? Who do you think is earning money for this house? You're able to live here only because I'm working.
When my husband was getting pissed off, my daughter came running down from upstairs. Mom is absolutely right. Even though Mom would always prepare dinner for you, it's you who always saying you don't need it. He seemed to be at a loss for words.
What are you saying? You can eat food because I go to work and make the money.
But Dad, you're giving your earnings to Auntie, right? So doesn't that make it that food we have at home is bought by Mom's earnings?
There are things that you kids won't understand.
Even a child like me knows that you're a scumbag. If you're saying things like that, why don't you live with Auntie then?
Hey, Anna, you're getting cocky here.
She's not. You're the one who's wrong here.
Then divorce! Let's divorce! What will you do now? I'm willing to forgive you if you get down on your knees and swear that you will never stand against me again.
Seeing my husband say that while grinning, I felt nothing. Yes, let's divorce. We wish for that as well. I said that and brought out the divorce documentations. Then my husband suddenly changed his expression.
Huh? What are you saying? How are you going to live? What about a house and living expenses?
As for a house, I'll be living in the company housing. And as for the money, while you were staying over at your sister's house, I took a promotional exam at my company. So now I earn enough money to support myself and Anna and live comfortably.
Whoa, wait! You're joking, right?
Why would I be joking? You give your earnings to your sister and you don't come back home for your daughter's birthday. Who can become happy living with that kind of person?
Even so, isn't divorce going a bit overboard? Anna, don't you think so too? You don't want to be separated from me, right?
To be honest, I'd be the same if you exist or not. I want to live together with just Mom, so please divorce already. Hearing this from his daughter, my husband seemed devastated. After that, we officially divorced. He declared that he wouldn't pay for compensation or Anna's school expenses, so in return, we demanded him to never show his face in front of us again. For me, who wanted to cut ties with my husband forever, this was enough for me. After my daughter and I began our new life, we happened to meet with my past neighbor who worked at the same company as my husband. He told me stories about my husband, telling me that it was normal for him to be not doing his work because he'd be talking with his sister, and that other people had to cover up for his mistakes. In the end, he became famous with work as the person who can't work and a person who has excessive attachment issues to his sister. Because of that, people began to look at him coldly, and he wasn't given any more jobs. My husband, who has a big ego, quit job on his own and was planning on living with his sister. But his sister didn't let him in the house because he was broke, and he isolated himself from society. To have his life ruined by his beloved sister? Goes around, comes back, I guess.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.